The prosecution has notified former President Lee Myung-bak that he is to appear for questioning on March 14th. He is suspected of receiving illegal funds amounting to 10 billion won. Lee's representative said that the former president is willing to show up, although he wants to rearrange the questioning date.
9:30 a.m. on March 14th. That is when former President Lee Myung-bak will be summoned to the Prosecutor's Office. He has been summoned as a suspect, accused of receiving illegal funds. The summons came about 150 days after the prosecution started its investigation. As to why the former president was summoned, a source inside the prosecutor's office said they needed to find out the truth in an effective and transparent manner. The interrogation is likely to take place at the Special Investigation Room on the 10th floor of the Seoul Central District Prosecutor's Office. That is exactly where the ousted President Park Geun-hye was questioned about a year ago. He is expected to be treated with a similar level of courtesy given to Park. He will be received by Yoon Seok-yeol, chief of the Seoul Central District Prosecutor's Office, before the interrogation. Then, Deputy Chief Prosecutor Han Dong-hoon, who is in charge of the actual investigation, will explain to the ex-president about how the session will proceed. Chief Prosecutors of Special Investigation Department 2 and the High-Tech Crime Investigation Department 1 are expected to attend the interrogation. Given that Lee is a former president, the prosecution plans to wrap up the investigation by summoning him only once. Lee flatly denies all allegations but has agreed to show up for the summons. However, he wants the date to be rearranged. Given the criminal allegations revealed so far, the next step for Lee following the summons would be an arrest warrant request. Meanwhile, former lawmaker and Lee's older brother, Sang-deuk, was summoned again by the prosecution today. The older Lee is also suspected of receiving bribes from the National Intelligence Service in the form of special activities fees and various sorts of illegal funds. The prosecution had summoned the former parliamentary representative in January, but had to send him home after a 4-hour interrogation because of health reasons.